Yesterday we saw fireworks in Tokyo. How was it, my friend?
Oh, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, I think the highlight of it was Duplantis.
Yes.
I think that was amazing. Yes.
And that is the person we are here talking about him. We just came to do practically, and we have picked one of the best measurer in Kenya or in Africa. Is it Africa? How many are you, George, in Africa? Measurers?
In Africa, we are very few actually. But in Kenya, we are just two.
You are two, you and
Ibrahim
Hussein.
Yes.
So we have picked a great mind here to come and practically do what the superb performance that was done by Mondo Duplantis. And on the technical part, we decided to bring in Mr. George Karaoke, who is the World Athletics accredited measurer. And we wanted just to get how is it, the narrative between it, and we see the magic that was done. So as you have taken us through the measurements, Mr. George, what carried the day, or what can you talk about on the complex issue that was done by Mondo Duplantis? Technically, yes.
Technically, this gentleman with his height and the achievements that he has been making gradually, he is well equipped ideally, and technically his training has been systematic in a way that he has always been planning how much difference he will make on the jump. And that is what makes a great athlete. So in this case, he knew what he was going for. This is not just a hypothetical. This is something that somebody works for, and every day he's working towards that. So it was just not an achievement that came by the way. He had it back in his mind.
Yes.
Yes.
They are saying about psychology, Robert.
Yes.
And from your point of view, seeing the scenario, how this boy has been building up and coming to such a magnitude event and doing a superlicious performance that we didn't even expect. What was your take home yesterday?
My take home, of course, was obviously it didn't come as a shock to me, but it came as a surprise, given that he just about a week earlier he had set another astonishing. He had cleared another astonishing height.
Diamond League,
I think one of the last Diamond League events.
Yes.
So my thinking was that he's coming here to cement the season with a gold medal in the championships. But what surprised me was the height he cleared. Okay, if he had cleared 6.25, 6.26, well, that was what was within people's expectations. But nobody was prepared for this 6.3. It was a shock. But if looking at Duplantis, I would say, is a guy who was born with a pole vault in his hands, literally. Because Duplantis' life has always been the pole vault. From the moment he was born up to now, it's always been the pole vault. That is his life entirely. And his father has been very instrumental in guiding him. His father is a coach. He is actually his coach. He has taken him through the journey. He understands his boy very, very. Nobody else can coach Duplantis more than his own father. And I think it was amazing. The sheer height he cleared yesterday was mind-boggling. Even going by Duplantis standards. We know he's a guy who's capable of amazing things, but I think this one threw people completely off balance last night.
And funny enough is we have been talking about the technical issue of launching the vault. It is the vault, yes, Mr. George?
Yes.
Yeah, the launching of the vault. And we see this young man, how he propelled himself. And then something extraordinary happened when he was on the vault. Can you try to simplify it to us? What magic transpired in between when he was up in the air?
For me, I think it's the kind of training, and also I think we must think about the runway, and where during his training sessions, where does he start his runs? so that he can catapult himself to that height. Because possibly the longer distance that he covers, it might not be advantageous to him. If he covers a longer distance on the runway, possibly it's, to me, it's not, it could not give him an advantage. The distance can be long, but should not be the 40 meters for him. For him to cover the height, he must also reciprocate by making the length on the runway.
On the ground.
On the ground. Yes.
Hey, George, there's something you're telling me, Robert, that Duplantis, the vault or the performance started at the peak. Can you try to elaborate to us actually what transpired at that particular moment? Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you look at the vault, the jump, let's call it the jump.
Yeah.
Remember that's the standard pole height is 5.3 meters.
Yes.
That is according to the World Athletic Standards.
Yes.
Now, if you look at where the tip of the pole, in relation to the bar, the bar he cleared last night, it's unbelievable. So, my argument is that the launch of the record, the launching pad of the record, the launching pad was actually the tip of the pole.
Yes.
He had to project himself, project his body, which was actually amazing. It must have been absolutely amazing technically to launch himself from the tip of the pole vertically. If you look at the photo, it's unbelievable because he seems to be climbing vertically, gradually over the top, over the pole. So my take is that the real launch for the record began from 5.3 meters, began from the tip of the pole.
Yes, and we have just measured that according to George's measurement. We got that it's a meter, 1 meter from the tip of the pole to the crossbar. So which it technically it means that this guy went over 6.30.
Definitely. Yeah, for him to make the record, he's not supposed to touch on the crossbar.
Yes.
Because once you touch on the crossbar, it will definitely fall. So this guy, the record is not actually 6.3. It should have been 6.31 or something.
Maybe 3.2.
3.2. Yeah, actually, because he had to pull himself beyond, over and above the crossbar. Those centimeters,
they matter most.
They matter most.
So this, which means technically, it means, Bob, if I may ask, it means that this guy still has something more extraordinary coming. Because if he could pull himself up to 6.32 so that he could be over the bar for him to come down on the mat, it means that there's still something that he can go beyond the 630.
Absolutely. If you look at his journey across competitions, he always, just as as George said, he always has a goal. And the goal is, if you look at it, when he goes into competition, it's not about beating the opponents. It's about beating that bar. So, obviously, for him to clear that height, he had to go over it. He had to clear more than 6.3 meters. Now, meaning this guy still has height to clear. And given that he's so structured, he's still got a way to go. He's still going to clear. He still has height to clear. He probably is aiming at 6.4 by now in his meticulous planning, together with his coach. So he still has some room to cover as well.
So technically, Mr. George, we have measured my height.
Yes.
And the distance that Mondo covered.
Yes.
And we have found out that I have gone into that height 3 times. Which my measurement is 1.74.
Yes.
Him is 1.81.
Yes.
So which means that this guy covered almost 4 of me.
Correct.
Yes.
Almost 4.
Yeah,
almost 4. Yeah, because the difference is just minimal. He covered, there is another 1 meter plus, 1.09 meters.
Yes.
After covering three zones
Yes.
of your height, then he goes an extra 1.09 meters, another shorter guy.
Yes.
Which could well be somebody's height?
Yes.
That's 1.09?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So it could well be, by purpose of this argument,
Yes.
this measure technically,
Yes.
he could well have cleared 4 heads.
Yes.
One put on top of the other.
Yes.
Four standard height men
Yes.
stacked one over the other.
Correct.
Up.
Yes.
Could it be? Could it be that joke?
Yes. Yes.
Astonishing.
That's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
It's really astonishing. I don't know what in store for us. Now, as we wind up, maybe, Mr. George, now on the technical aspect of it, do you still see Mondo going as per what Robert said? Do you see another record still in him?
Very possible. Very possible. This guy, for one, he's young. He still has got years to cover in his athletics career. And at the same time, he's focused. You're looking at him at this time, he's focused. Wait for him during the Olympics, LA.
So there's still something in.
Yes.
Mr. Robert, as we just wind up, what do you foresee? Are you still on the same lane as George saying that it will be explosive in LA?
Yes. I think this guy is, he has some even bigger plans.
Do we see a 650? Let me go straight on. From this guy.
For Duplantis, it will not be surprising that he's already planning at 650, but for LA 28. He wants to do something completely dumbfounding at home in Los Angeles. And I think that would be the highlight of his career, and probably that from that point onwards, he might well just rest and relax. But looking at him, taking into account his age, and if you look at that again, I think he's all built for the pole vault. His height is optimum for the pole vault. It's neither too high, too low, and too high. Rather too tall, no, too short. I think he has what I would call the ideal height and build for the pole vault. Given his highly technical planning, mental strength, is very, very strong mentally. For his age, it's just amazing that he's that strong. I think he has something very special for the World Championships in 2027 in Beijing. And then now he will crown it with something so extraordinary in LA 2028. Watch this space.
Watch this space as Robert wraps it up.